Okay guys, welcome to the Jungle Club, which is a very popular place on the top of a mountain in Koh Samui, Thailand. As you can see, it's a lot of beanbags. The view here is normally very nice, but on this day it was rather foggy and a lot of wind. Still an amazing place. It's very popular with both Thais and tourists. And that comes with a lot of rules. They have a minimum charge just to get in here. You have to buy a certain amount. I think it's like 500 baht per person or a certain amount per table. It does come with some rules and regulations, that's for sure. I would assume they've had a problem there with freeloaders. You gotta pay to get up the hill as well, and that's rather expensive. I'll get into that in a minute. The price of food and drinks seem to be fairly reasonable in my opinion, considering where it is, and they cater to mostly tourists. It is a beautiful place, that's for sure. It's recommended that you get a reservation here before you come, especially in the evenings. Just getting dark, this place is very busy, and some days you ain't getting a seat, that's for sure. It's not the easiest place to get to, so it's best to have a reservation. This was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the weather sucked, and it was still pretty busy, and it got busier by the time I left. As you can see, it was not a nice day. Luckily, it didn't rain. In here is the bar and a bunch of tables. There's a lot of places to sit here. I don't know how many people they can have at one time, but it's a lot. They also have rooms for rent, and that's what the swimming pool is for. And they make it very clear the swimming pool is only for people staying in the hotel part. Like I say, I think they've had problem with people coming there and just taking over the place and not spending any money. The service here is really good. They weren't crazy busy when I was there, but everybody working there was putting some miles in, we'll say, back and forth, non-stop. There's at least 2 levels here. I was in the top level. This is down the bottom, maybe 3 levels. It's very nice down here as well. Same view, a different perspective. That's the swimming pool over there again. And there were people staying there. There were people sitting by the pool. I don't know if I want to stay up here. You're very far away from everything unless you just plan on sitting by the pool and enjoying the view. Which there's nothing wrong with that, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like 3 levels. I was on the top level. They can accommodate a lot of people, that's for sure. And you still need to get a reservation. It's that popular. Pretty cool sitting in here. I had the fried fish, and it came with like a samtam type salad on the top. Very spicy, sour, absolutely delicious. The salad was probably just as good as the fish, and the fish was amazing. I can't remember the price of it now, but I thought it was a fair price and rather delicious. As you can see, it's not a beautiful day. Very nice, yeah? Just beside the bar or the check-in counter. It costs 200 baht to get up the hill here and another 200 baht to get back per person. And that's where you have to pay. This is pretty cool. This is the entrance. I'm actually leaving here, but this is where you walk in. It's really nice actually. And as I was leaving, there was people that didn't have a reservation waiting for a seat. So like I say, if you're gonna go here, make a reservation. It's well worth the time, or you might get left outside with nothing. Here's the drive out of here. Like I said, it's expensive. It's not very far, but it's really steep, really narrow, and some crazy turns, and it's two-way traffic on a very narrow road. I recommend, if you're new to this area, pay the money to go up in the back of the truck. These guys are professionals, they're good at what they do, and they know the road. Lots of people going up here on motorbikes. Some make it, some don't. I saw a couple of motorbikes bail out on the way up in very, very dangerous places. And it's not something you'd want to do. You roll a bike down one of these roads and you're in the hospital for a long time. It's that dangerous. It's not worth the chance. It's not worth the 200 baht. But I still think that's an insane price for such a short ride. The main thing here, the food was absolutely delicious. The views would be spectacular on a nice day. Unfortunately, I didn't have a very nice day, but the views were still okay. Well worth a visit if you're in the area. But like I said, if this is your first time going there, pay the money for the truck. It's well worth the money. It's way better than rolling a bike down these hills. That happened.